Well, hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Have you ever wondered how the right school district can shape not only your child's education, but your whole family's lifestyle? Well, in today's video, we're going to delve into how the local school systems rank and how that can affect your life. So stay tuned. So by the end of this video, you are going to gain some valuable insight about not only how the local school systems rank, but where you might want to live based on your family lifestyle preferences.
And we have learned over the years, working with so many people, how important the school systems are.
So like I said before, welcome to our channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thanks for joining us on this video. I am Jeff Edmisten, and this is my business partner,
Ruthie Buck. I was about to jump in and just cut you off.
That's okay, I'm used to it.
Yeah, I guess after all these years. Today, we are going to explore a special topic. We are going to dive into the Greater Fredericksburg Area school districts and their rankings. The material that we're going by is coming from niche.com and their latest reviews of everything.
But before we begin, and before we start talking about school districts and what it's like to live in each school district and so forth, let us remind you that as much as we love making these videos, at least I do, teaching you all about living, working, and playing in Fredericksburg, which we are standing in the heart of Fredericksburg right now in Herkamp Park. This is downtown Fredericksburg. Let us remind you that we are Virginia real estate agents, and as much as we love making the videos, we love even more helping you with all your real estate needs. So if you have any questions about the Greater Fredericksburg area or buying or selling real estate, call us, text us, email us, send smoke signals, carrier pigeons, Pony Express, however you want to communicate. We will get right back to you, and we look forward to talking to you.
And I'm okay with making videos on days like today when my hair's not blowing in my face and it's not freezing. It's okay today.
It's not 10 degrees. So if you've seen any of our videos, you see we cover a lot about living, working, and playing in Fredericksburg. But as Ruthie mentioned, this is a crucial topic for anyone who has children or is considering having children. And even if you don't, you know, the school districts can, to a degree, affect value of your home. So this is a crucial topic we're going to be talking about today with school districts. But like Ruthie mentioned, what we're doing is that niche.com has released their 2024 ratings for all the schools really in the country, but you know, in Virginia in particular. We've gone through them, looked at the order that they have the Greater Fredericksburg area, the order of the school rankings, and that's what we're bringing you today. So none of what you're going to hear is our opinion. This is all from niche.com, and want to make it very, very clear to you that you should do your research, not just rely on us or even one particular website. You can go to publicschoolreview.com, greaterschools.org, niche.com, a lot of different sites, but do your own research so that you make the best decision for you and for your family. All right, so let's get into it. Kicking off at number 5.
Number 5.
1 through 5, we're starting with 5. Number 5 is Caroline County School District, which is to the southeast of where we're standing now in Fredericksburg. So Caroline, you know, it's a pretty peaceful rural setting, and that's why a lot of people end up there, is they're looking to escape a little bit of the hustle and bustle, and it's perfect for that. It's perfect for those who want a little bit more tranquility in their life in a peaceful rural setting. So Caroline County's public school district, pretty interesting to note, is ranked in the top 25% in Virginia for diversity. And I know that's very, very important for a lot of people. It's a very diverse school district. It has 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 3 elementary schools. So, you know, it's not a big school district, but it's one that a lot of people may want to consider if they're moving to the Fredericksburg area, primarily because of the lifestyle that you can get living in Caroline County.
So let's move on to number 4. We are going to talk about Fredericksburg City, which is actually right at the center. So in discussing Fredericksburg City, actually the city's school district it benefits from such, I mean, it's just really great as far as a proximity to rich history. You have so many different cultural offerings in the area. So that's like a win-win. Living, actually, you know, when you think about this, Jeff, actually living in Fredericksburg City is kind of like you get a front row seat to like everything that's happening in the city.
I think you've mentioned before, it's kind of like living in a history book, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, you're right. So Fredericksburg City, the Fredericksburg City schools are the 6th most diverse in Virginia, with 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 2 elementary schools.
Yeah, again, a small school district, and that's interesting to note. You said it's the 6th most diverse in the state, not in the top 6%, but the 6th most diverse public school in the state of Virginia. Pretty cool. All right, so we've talked about number 5, number 4, and now we're moving on to number 3, which is Spotsylvania County, kind of southwest of the city, and it takes up a big portion of what is the Greater Fredericksburg area. So
it's a huge landmass area.
And a huge county, and it's a pretty sizable school district. So, you know, it offers a pretty diverse type of lifestyle as well. You've got some suburban, you've got some rural. You can be very close to the city and be in Spotsylvania School District, or you can be quite a ways away from the city and be in the Spotsylvania County School District. You know, it's ranked as the 26th best, that's hard to say, 26th
26th.
best school for athletes in the state of Virginia. It not only provides a great education, but you know, it's a great lifestyle too. If you study anything about Spotsy, you see it's great for outdoor recreation. You got Lake Anna, you got lots of parks, lots of history. The schools, you have 5 high schools, 7 middle schools, and about 17 elementary schools.
Gosh, that's huge when we're talking about comparing to the other counties.
Yeah, compared to Caroline and to the city as a
that should give you an idea of just how vast Spotsylvania County is.
Big school district.
Yeah.
But check this out. Of all those schools, 18 of them rank in the top 50% of schools in the state of Virginia. That's
not bad.
That's pretty substantial.
So let's now move on to number 2. We're going to talk about King George. That is east. We're heading to the east portion now. King George is a beautiful area. I mean, you've got such beautiful landscapes that just line the Potomac River in that area.
Yeah, beautiful county, and I think a lot of people are really surprised at the quality of the public education in King George County. When they come here and we start looking at school districts, no one ever thinks King George is going to be one of the better schools to actually have your children in.
Yeah. So King George, it not only provides such a fantastic natural backdrop, but it's got a great educational system there too, top notch. King George's school district is in the top 25% of school districts in the state. King George actually has 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 3 elementary schools.
So not only are they a smaller school district, still a pretty sizable county, but a smaller school district, but they are ranking in the top 25% of the schools in the state of Virginia. How cool is that? So
not only that, 3 out of 5 schools in King George County rank in the top 50% of the state.
Yeah. Kudos to King George, you're doing a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the number 1 ranked school by niche.com in the Greater Fredericksburg area is Stafford County. So Stafford County is just north, just across the river from the city of Fredericksburg, and it's a pretty substantial school system. That one's not a surprise for a lot of people. Most people, when they come in here and they start researching school systems, they kind of hone in on Stafford County as being one of the couple that they're going to consider putting their children in. You know, it just consistently stands out. It's also, like King George, ranked in the top 25% of all the schools in the state of Virginia. It's the 18th most diverse school district in the state of Virginia, and the 14th best for athletes in the state of Virginia. All great things.
Yeah, you know, Jeff, that doesn't surprise me for the athletes. I mean, just my children coming up through actually Spotsy school system, but they had lots of friends that were in so many of the athletics in Stafford, and they were good.
So there are 5 high schools in Stafford County, 8 middle schools, and 17 elementary schools. 10 of the Stafford County schools are ranked in the top 50% in the state of Virginia. So, you know, we've talked about everything from the Fredericksburg City, which is a historic charm and culture of downtown Fredericksburg, to some rural counties. You know, Caroline County, King George is largely rural. We've talked about suburbia with Spotsylvania. You know, really what we're suggesting to you is not only do the research on the school systems, but to look at your family's lifestyle as well and decide, you know, what that perfect blend is for your family if you're looking to relocate here.
So as we conclude on all of the information that we've given you on the different school districts at this, in this Greater Fredericksburg area, just know that it's something that there's so many characteristics that are different from one district to another or one school to another. So it's something that you want to take in mind and take to heart, and still end up do your research to find out what's most important for your family.
Yeah, so again, you know, we're giving you information that is ranked or rated by niche.com. But you know, the way that they weigh the school systems may not be what's the most important to you. So again, do your research. You know, visit the sites that we talked about. Visit the schools, go to the websites, talk to the schools, see what works for you. This is just a starting point for you to discover what might be best for you and your family here. But you know, hey, as much as we love giving you this information, and it's important to us that we do that, this is not all we do. You know, we are real estate agents, and we love helping people navigate moving to this beautiful part of the state of Virginia. We both love Fredericksburg. We've loved raising our families here, and we want you, if you're moving here, you know, 15 or 20 years from now, to look back and say, this was a great place to raise my family, and I did it well, and we'd like to play a small part in helping you do that well. So.
And you know, Jeff, I have to say, I mean, I know this is kind of veering off some of the beaten path, but not so much. In discussing our school districts, teaching is a hard job. I mean, it's tough. I've taught for about 10 years, and it's a tough job, but it's admirable. So, you know, I just am thankful that we have so many teachers that are dedicated to raising the future of the United States.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's not a job I've ever had, nor one I would ever have. I know I'm not a match for that. I love children, but I just don't think I'm designed for that. So in my mind, I 100% agree with you. They're heroes, and they're not compensated or treated well enough.
They definitely are not compensated enough.
At all. So hats off to all the teachers.
Yes. So like Jeff said, we love making these videos, but always feel free to reach out to us. I mean, if there's anything that you'd like us to actually discuss in a video, or with your real estate needs, like Jeff would, just feel free to call us, text us, email us. I may not be able to read smoke signals, so you might be able to, but we would love to hear from you. So,
good kudos.
So we will see you in the next video.